Obviously, I'm sure you've been hearing for the last month or so. You can't avoid it. But there are some concerns here from the left and the right about the expansion of a surveillance state.
Well, and I'm the "I told you so" guy. I mean, this is what I've been talking about from day one. Is we should have never passed the Patriot Act. We should repeal the Patriot Act. Mark, I think one of the issues with the Patriot Act is we just don't understand how it affects your and my life. So for the most part, people are like, well, it really doesn't affect me. I'm a law-abiding citizen, so let the government have at it. With this revelation about this massive amount of data that's being collected, it's going to be interesting to see what some of those ramifications are. One of the ramifications is that cell phone not turned on, but just sitting there. If the government decides they want to listen to you and I talking on my cell phone, they can do that.
You mean they have the technological capacity to, not the legal freedom to do so?
Well, but now we're back into the Patriot Act. Who authorizes? Who? Yes, there should be due process. Somebody should be looking over a law enforcement's shoulder to say, hey, you can't tap his conversation. But guess what? With the revelations here about NSA, it's pretty much a rubber stamp. Yeah, go ahead, monitor his conversation.
Well, absolutely. That was one of the revelations that came out very recently. Very recently is that the FISA court has pretty much had
rubber stamp.
A broad set of But still, President Obama has been very clear. Now, whether we find him persuasive or believable now is a different question. But he's been very clear in saying that people aren't tapping your phones. No one's going to be tapping your phones.
One thing disturbing about Obama, and I respect President Obama, and he obviously got elected to 2 terms, but he runs the administration. He runs government. So an example of he's not doing such a good job, and don't get me wrong, rogue people do things, and the president isn't expected to know everything that's going on. There's no way that he can do that. But when he finds out that the IRS has targeted Tea Party groups, whether that's Tea Party groups or whether that's left-wing radicals, people should be fired for implementing and making a program like that happen.
Who should be fired?
In this case, people in the IRS that actually have targeted that and made that happen. Not rank and file that are doing the job given the orders that they're doing, but those that have initiated that. So back to your cell phone, President Obama is saying that they're not tapping our cell phones. Are they really not tapping our cell phones? These are the revelations that are coming out. If all of us can grab onto a tangible example of how this may or may not affect our lives or is affecting our lives in a negative way, in a way that violates our privacy, in a way that violates due process, then maybe this can get some traction and we will repeal the Patriot Act. We will understand that our freedoms and liberties are what we've been fighting for and what are important, not the notion of security.
Right.